Creating a successful mobile app. Science and study of people suggest that the best way of spending your time are leisure activities such as exercising and socializing, commuting, and work. The given situation, however, speaks otherwise. In this time and era, with the current situation, the best way to stay safe is to stay home and maintain social distancing. Here is why mobile apps play an important role. From staying connected with your loved ones to managing your office, from dating apps to challenging one another in games, mobile apps can do it all. It's the successfully developed apps that help us our fingers do the talking. But what makes these apps successful? And how can we develop an app that will stand tall with all the other apps currently offered in the market? Let's take a look at a few reasons. First impression is the last impression. It's needless to say that everything that appeals the eye is always something we like connecting with. The designs of an app is the first thing that draws a user's attention. The invention of color schemes and characters need to be well thought out, since even the smallest margin of error can lead to an uninstallation. Patience is a virtue. The problem is that this very statement doesn't quite apply for technology. Internet Explorer was one of the widely used browsers in the past. However, it now comes up only in memes due to its lack of performance and speed. If your app is making a user wait, then you could be sure they will be looking for something faster, just like Safari and Chrome replaced IE. Every user of the app is a potential customer, and every customer needs the right amount of attention whenever required. Most app owners don't account for the amount of business they could lose through poor customer support. It is essential to have a top-notch assistance available for users since that defines your commitment towards them. The age range of app users is pretty wide, which is why navigation needs to be easy and smooth. Moving from one tab to another or returning from any given screen in the app to the home screen needs to be swift and uncomplicated. Internet connectivity is not widely available, and therefore, while you could receive a good service at some places, it will be equally horrible at another few. For the same reason, apps that have offline function tend to do very well. On a side note, quite a large number of users can be engaged from developing countries too. Just like everything, no matter how good things look on paper, the real experience is witnessed when you're out there. App owners need to be open to feedback and make sure to do something about it. Bottlenecks and hindrances need to be eradicated, and solutions need to be put in place throughout the life cycle of an app. The last thing any app would need is to have a data breach of its users. In today's age, where one piece of information can create a whole virtual war, you want to make sure you're not the reason. Having the right security protocols is, if not the most, then definitely one of the most important requirements. Social media has so greatly progressed over the years that a small piece of information can travel miles within a few seconds. It takes one comment or a simple hashtag to make the small particle of dust turn into a huge mountain. For the same reason, it is important that we utilize the power of social media and have all its viral hooks embedded in our app just so that we can receive the right amount of virality. I always like saving the best for the end. For me, client engagement is one of the most important aspects. If an app can keep its users engaged, then it's on the right path of success. Since an engaged user spends most time on an app, and the more time spent, the higher chances of creating in-app opportunities for sales. Your engagement tool could be as basic as a simple chat forum. It just doesn't matter. As long as your users are engaged and interacting, the retention rate will automatically succeed. And lastly, developing a successful app is not that difficult. After all, since all you need is the right amount of guidance, features, and most importantly, a well thought out idea. Here at Royal Cyber, we don't just take your requirements and start development. We focus on brainstorming and strategies that lay the right foundation for the success of your app. As Henry David says, success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. Feel free to get in touch with us or reach us at info@royalcyber.com. We could help you with your needs. So give us a call or send us an email and we'll be glad to help.